dear survivor from Scrappy Mania, and today I'm going to create a planner because I got this little planner last year and I love it. But I want to go ahead and create my own inserts. I'm also going to be using some Prima princesses for my tabs here. I'm going to use this and color it in, but I want to create my own planner instead of buying the Prima planner. So I got this stamp. I'm not sure what brand this is. It says clear your calendar. Not sure what company, but I bought it some time ago, and it has the calendar, the days, and all the months. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my paper. Now this is Bristol paper, and I cut all my papers, and here I got 12 of these. I cut all of these 7 by 4.5. And I got my stamping tool ready to go. And I went ahead and marked where I need to put my paper. Right there. Go ahead and use my magnets. To put it in place. I put my magnet here. Okay, that's going to be in the way. So I think with 2 magnets is good enough. Yeah, I think I'm good. So I got some Carvel ink, and I'm going to go ahead and start stamping my calendar. Okay. And I'll put the link for this stamping tool. I created this myself, and it's pretty handy and very economical. Now, We Are Memory Keeper has a stamping tool that you can get, and it's pretty economical as well. That's only like $35. Oops. Because I marked my my page. I can always bring it back where I need to go. Make sure to put that there. Hopefully it's gonna stamp okay. Anyhow, you may want to get, either you can watch my video and create your own stamping tool, or you can look online, and I think Amazon has it. You can go ahead and get the We Are Memory stamping tool. So there. So once I stamp that, and it's a little distressed, that's fine. I like it that way. I went ahead and got my days set up. I just need to change my month. So let me go ahead and grab February. I just need to place that there. Gonna stamp the date and the month, and there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all my pages. I got 12 to go. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to all my pages, and then I shall be back, and I'm going to show you how to create with watercolor paper. I'm going to show you how to create these tabs using the We Are Memory envelope maker punch board. So I shall be back. Okay, so I got every month stamp, and then I can always use the back size. I'm just going to leave it open like that, and I can write things in the back. or in the front. Okay, so now the next thing I want to show you is how to create, with your envelope punch, how to create the tabs. We're gonna have sections in my planner, calendar, and then this one might be things to do. And because they're, you know, Wednesday, I have Bible study Wednesday, Sunday in the morning, then in lecture, so I'm gonna go ahead and have another section for Wednesday and Sunday morning. And then any other important facts, I might have a section that says important facts or important numbers and information. I'll have that there. So what I did is I cut this, is actually 5 by 7 because I wanted that little extra like inch or so that way it will cover my calendar. See how it covers the calendar? So if you cut it 1 inch larger than the width of your page, then it will work very nicely for a tab. And I just wash my hands. It's just when I craft a lot with paint and inks and stuff like that and glue, I'm making a project that's going to be one of my next videos on how you can make a loom made out of cardboard, and I was using a lot of glue for that. So, but stay tuned for that video. So let's go ahead and use our envelope punch to create a tab. And by the way, We Are Memory is creating another punch board, believe it or not, for making tabs. I might get it, I might not, don't know. So the first thing I want to do here is I want to go ahead and create this little edge right here. And the way to create that is you're going to go ahead and bring your card right, you see, right there. So this is the middle part of this section here, starting the V, little V section. So you want to bring the edge, this edge, right to this middle part there. So I hope you can see that. Let me show that again, right there. And by the way, I was having trouble with this punch. It was sticking. So I went ahead and used WD-40. And look how nice it works. I could have used aluminum. I could have used wax. I had double D40 in the garage, so I just used that. And then once you spray it just a little bit, not too much, with WD-40, and you can still see some of the WD-40 there. You want to go ahead and use paper and punch a lot, so that way you get rid of the extra WD-40. And then I cleaned it, but it works pretty nice. So then you're going to bring the edge. So this edge right here is going to be at your 2 1/4. So 2 1/4. Bring your edge right there and then punch. Okay? And then I'm going to show you how to cut that. We'll cut that in a second. For the second tab, I'm going to go ahead and bring this to 2 1/4 again. Okay, because this is going to start from here, so 2 1/4. And then I'm going to bring this all the way to 4 1/4. Was it 4 1/4? Let me make sure. I should have wrote it down, but I didn't. So let's make sure. Bring this over. It was 4 3/4. 4 3/4 actually. So you're going to bring this edge all the way over to 4 3/4. And then punch down. The next one, you're going to do the same thing as the first one. You're going to go ahead and bring your edge to the middle of your punch right there. So that middle part right there. Oops. Let me show you again. Right there, and punch down. And then bring it over to 2 1/4. So your edge right here is 2 1/4. Punch down. Now you're going to need your craft craft mat and a ruler and a craft knife. So you're going to go ahead and make sure you're going to even out, or you're going to put the edge of your paper and the edge of one of your marks here in the ruler. Then you're going to bring this over right to this edge right there, because we're going to cut this excess out, but you want to make sure you're straight. So that's why I like to use a craft mat, because then I can really get my measurements correctly. So I make sure it's even over here, and then just cut this part out. Okay, and this is watercolor paper. This is 140 pound watercolor paper. Yeah, I know this craft mat, it's a little dirty, but it's small enough to fit within the video. I do have a larger one, but it's just too large for the video. I think I need to get another one. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing here. So I'm going to put it right to the edge here, and I want to make sure that I have it even or level. And you're going to cut up to this area here, because this is the tab we want to keep, and then you're going to cut the next excess area there, and there you create a middle tab. And then the same thing, you're going to do the same thing as you did with the first one. You're going to go ahead and make sure it's even. Use your ruler on your craft mat, and then cut down. The good thing about this ruler, I'll put the link of what I'm using, but this ruler has a little rubber stopper on the bottom when you push down. See how that pushes out, and that holds your paper so it doesn't move. Otherwise, see how it moves if I don't push it down? So that's why I like this when I really want to have accurate cuts. I like this ruler because I can really press down and it won't move on me. So now we have all this set. You just turn this one, instead of putting it this way, you turn it and the opposite way, and there you have that tab. And we got this tab. Okay, so now we're ready to create our holes. And for this, we're going to make sure I even everything out, and then you want to use some clips. I got another clip somewhere. Okay, then you want to go ahead and get your template. And actually, I should just get my template. And then I'm going to use my Real Memory. This is the hole puncher, Real Memory hole puncher. I'm not sure, I forgot the name, Cropper or something. Anyhow, you're going to make sure you're able to get everything in line using a template, and then you cut through. And this tool is great for this. It cuts like nothing. Look at that. If you don't have this tool, you can always use a punch and just make sure that you have your clips on, and then you use a hole punch and just go through all of it. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and make sure it fits. Perfect. And see? I got my calendar, and then I just need to, I got to organize it. I just put it all there, but I need to organize it and put the dates on it with my holidays. So we're going to do the same thing with this. Actually, we want to use, instead of this, let's go ahead and use one of our calendars, because I want to make sure that it's going to be perfect. Again, we're going to do the same trick. Not sure if I'm going to be able to go through all this thickness. We'll see. There we can. Sometimes it's hard to see, so let me go ahead. I can't really see what I'm doing, so I'm just going to mark it there. That will help me a lot. Just making those holes like that so I can see it, because it was hard to see white on white. So you make sure you put it through, and see how you can see through the hole. I can see through the hole, and then punch. So that's why it's important. You need to keep that hole clear so that way you can see through the hole. And see, I can see through the hole. And punch. And I can see through the hole. And punch. I'm going to addition one. Let's see how it looks. Bring this over. See how it works. Actually, I should have made it a little smaller. That way I can, but it'll be okay. I'll just wrap it around. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is I want to decorate these. So I have the new Prima stamps. So I'm just going to decorate one. So what I like to do for these, I like to fold over the sticky tab so that way when I take my stamp in and out, it's not going to get stuck on that tab. That's going to look nice. I'm going to go ahead and bring back my stamper. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use archival ink. If I remember where I put my ink. Oh, there it is. Because we're going to use some watercolors for this. And because I'm using cold pressed watercolor, you know, it's kind of rough. The edges has some texture. It's not smooth. So sometimes your imprint of your doll is not going to be the greatest. So that's why I went ahead and put it on this tool, stamping tool, so that way I can stamp it a couple of times if I don't get a good impression. Again, I will put the link to this tool if you want to create it. It's very simple to do, very economical. And see how it doesn't, it didn't give me a good impression. So we can keep stamping until you get a perfect impression. And I still need more. And see, the impression's a lot better. So then I'm going to do that to all my tabs. So I hope you like this video, and thank you for watching. Bye now.